In today's video, I'm sharing with you all of the books that I have bought that I am using and will use to help me become a better colorist. And I hope that you will find this helpful. Let's get into it. The very first book that I bought to help me to become a better colorist is this one. It is How to Color Like an Artist, Colored Pencil Techniques, including Blending and Shading by Veronica Winters. Inside of this book, Veronica teaches you different techniques. Introduction, she tells you about the book and she tells you the basic materials that you will need. So each chapter is broken down into the different techniques. Chapter 1 has pencil stroke types, Chapter 2 shading techniques, Chapter 3 highlights on white and colored paper, Chapter 4 textures, 5 blending colors with solvents, Chapter 6 blending colors with light colored pencils, Chapter 7 basics of color theory, Chapter 8 color harmony, Chapter 9 using gray colors to create selective focus, and Chapter 10 combining mediums. And then at the end of the book, she has troubleshooting and about the author. What I like about this book is, of course, she gives you pages to color, and also she takes you through the steps that you are to follow in order to do that particular technique. So this is one of the first pages. When I do this and start really getting into it, I will probably film this to see how well I do. All the books that I share with you will be listed in the description box just in case you are wondering about that. So don't worry about getting the names of the books. If you miss it, then just refer to the description box. The next book that I have is from a fellow YouTuber. This was kind of pricey, but I did not want to download it and print it off on my computer. So this is an essentials coloring guide for beginners, and it is by Jennifer and Steve Stay. Her channel is Coloring Bliss, and in here I'll just show you the table of contents. This is Jennifer here, Jennifer Stay. Contents, prologue and author. Lesson 1, art supplies. She talks about the big 3 paper selection, collecting the big 3. The big 3 are pencils, markers, and pens. Supply checklist. Lesson 2, let's color, get started. She has 4 quick coloring tips. She also has the type of paper in here that you would use for each medium. Lesson 3, picking colors. She tells you how to pick colors. Lesson 4, make a plan and be intentional. And she talks about the different types of colorists that are out here. I think I'm going to enjoy learning what Jennifer has to share in this guide. I do believe that although I paid quite a pretty penny for it, I think it's worth it. At least it is for me. Now, the next couple of books are all a series of types of books. The first book I have is called The Colorist Special Effects, and this is by Helen Elliston. Now, I learned about these books from one of my Instagram buddies by the name of Coloring with Tani or Tanny. So I bought the whole collection. She gives you tips and tricks, techniques, practice pages, step-by-step guides. I'm not going to turn too far in here. I'm just going to go to this table of contents or the index here to tell you what you can expect in the book. Shading and blending light and shade on 3D spheres. Hair and lips and skin, how to color those and make them realistic. Nature, 3D shapes and objects, gems, backgrounds. She goes over all of that in this book here. That is the first book in the collection. The next book I have is also The Colorist Special Effects. She gives you tricks, guides, drawing, tips, help. She has different things in here for you to color, and she tells you exactly how to color it. I think she uses Prismacolors, I believe. But, whatever pencils you have, you use them and just learn the techniques. In this index, she covers tasty treats like apples, cupcakes, strawberries, how to color those. Nature, red-eyed green frog, grass, hummingbirds, boat, lights, background, boat, I don't know, I might have said that wrong. 3D shapes and objects, and metal and steampunk type of things to color, and skin tone and fabric. So that's what you'll find in this book. You see the tree. So this is the title page for that, and she tells you exactly how to color these. Book number 3 in the collection, Colorist Special Effects. You have secrets, guides, step-by-step, coloring help, and tricks and tips. In this book, you will learn how to color empty shapes such as rainbow discs, glassy triangles, glassy oval shapes, bubblegum, bubbles, more flower fun, tulips, bluebell, fuchsia, cactus, sunflowers, glorious nature, waterfall, waves, fire, elephant, bee, glorious nature. So she has flowers and animals in the nature that you would learn. Honeycomb, miscellaneous fun, pencil, teddy bear, melon, planet 1 and planet 2. The last part of the book is about backgrounds and structure. That is special effects 3. Special effects number 4. See, on this book, she doesn't have what she had on the other ones. Like, what's in here? Let's take a look. This is the last book in the collection, and it has edibles, incredibles. You have candy corn, red bell peppers. I'm skipping through. I'm not reading everything here. And you have mushrooms, balsamic dip, and olive oil. Bold backgrounds, beauty and nature, such as dandelions, squirrels, feather inspiration. Cool stuff, crackle ring, pot, plant texture, glazed red mushrooms, wax seals, rope, and envelopes. And then the last part of the book is mystical, lightning potion, bubbly potion, green potion, blue orb, drippy, colorful eyes, star trail bird, and then there's puzzles. That is it for the colorist special effects. I do have 2 more books, and I also like to sketch, so I bought her sketching books. So here they are. The first one that I have is called Sketch and Shade. She has a welcome. She doesn't have like an index in here. So mainly what she's doing, she tells you items and tips for drawing. And then she just goes through here and tells you how to draw. And you have your exercises and you follow her step by step. So that's this one, Sketch and Shade. Shade and Sketch number 2. I open it up. She has her welcome page, and then she has drawing affirmations and gives you tips and items. But in here, she's giving you things to do, exercises to do, as well as the guide and steps on how to do it. Those are all the books that I have purchased so far. Hopefully they will be all that I will need to purchase in order to help me to learn how to be a better colorist. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Drop them in the comment section below. And also, if you want to know what these books are, just check the description box. If you have any questions about the books, just look there. I have all the information in the description box for you. Until next time, keep coloring. Bye.